Hello YouTube. I know it's been, I feel like almost a month since I made a video. There's been a lot of stuff going on and I have not really been in a great mental health state and also just not really feeling inspired to make anything for YouTube. But today I am getting ready to film a self-tape and about to do my makeup, and I thought I would just kind of sit and chat and talk about what's going on. So yeah, I'm kind of low energy at the moment because of the bad mental health and bad emotional health that I have been in this past week, but let's kind of get into everything. So I think the last video that I filmed and posted was my West Side Story review, so about a month ago. Also, about a month and a half ago, I dislocated my shoulder, my left shoulder, while I was filming TikToks, filming specifically Rain On Me by Lady Gaga, and took me out of dancing for a bit, actually dancing for a week while I let it heal. I had to go to urgent care, get an x-ray, make sure nothing was broken, everything was fine, and have it in a sling for about a week, and no dancing, no physical activity really at all, and then slowly but surely getting back into it when I was starting my Michael Jackson series that I filmed for TikTok, and organizing all my dances in an order that I didn't have to lift my shoulder or my arms too much. Now it feels mostly back to normal, but there's still twinges and pain and things like that. So that is something that has made me kind of feel terrible lately. The past month and a half, I feel like I haven't been able to dance the way I would like to with TikToks, but also with mostly filming self-tapes and things like that. I've had to be very careful and watch my shoulder and modify things for my shoulder, which I hate doing. I hate it. It just makes me feel like I'm not dancing my best. And it just is very frustrating being injured, and I haven't been injured in a very long time, knock on wood that nothing else happens. But yeah, I haven't been injured in a while like that, where I can't dance and can't do what I want to do, which is really annoying. So been dealing with that, and it just sucked. Honestly, it just really sucked because when the new year started, I wanted to be getting more back into dance classes and getting into a normal schedule. January was very busy with self-tapes, as well as February was, and I was like, I'm gonna start getting back into this in March and actually commit to the schedule that I made for myself in mid-January, and then messed up my shoulder mid-February, so I haven't really been able to take classes the way I would like to and film self-tapes the way I would like to. So it's been very frustrating. So then what else? So that happened, and now I've just been dealing with, oh God, there's a lot of foundation coming out right now. I have my mirror right over here. So yeah, that's been going on. I just feel like that was a big part of me not feeling like myself recently, just being oh God, I can't dance the way I would like to because my shoulder's messed up and I'm constantly worried about hurting myself. And then this is kind of what's been making this week hard for me. This bit of the story of what's been happening. March 3rd, I saw a posting on Actors Access for a new tour of a chorus line. I feel like I've talked about this probably years ago in videos, but oh God, I forgot to with this. Chorus Line is one of my dream shows. I would love to be in it. The role of Bibi Benzenheimer is one of my dream roles. I love to be just in the show in general, Cassie later down the line. But Bibi is the one that I know I can feasibly play now because I'm in the right age range, I'm the right look, I'm Jewish, the character's supposed to be Jewish, and they don't usually cast her with a Jewish person anyway. And I feel like I relate to her story a lot, so I'm it's just a perfect role for me, and I've been in callbacks and final callbacks for this role, for this specific tour in particular, twice. It's also the literal first audition I ever did in New York. This tour has happened a couple different times. So literally the first day I moved to New York back in 2017, this tour for a chorus line that toured America in 2017 into 2018, that was the first audition I ever went to, made it through a couple rounds of callbacks, and I got to sing material, which was great, sing material from the show for the role of Bibi. And then didn't book it, which I was okay, it's my first audition in New York, not expecting to. And then this tour rolls around again for a second leg that was also going to China in 2018 into 2019. Got through the rounds of auditions, made it to final callbacks, and then didn't book it. And was why did I not book this? I don't understand. Reached out to the casting director, who I've built a relationship with at that point for a couple other productions and this tour. And she was yeah, it just looked because the other girl who was on the first leg of the tour, if she was going to leave, you would have been our choice. So I know I would have pretty much had the part and gotten to travel to China, as well as do all of these other incredible things that this girl got to do afterwards if she decided to leave the tour. But I'm also like, that's just a timing thing, so okay, I get it. At that point, I was also like still young in New York and like not as jaded as I probably am right now. And just kind of like, okay, if it happens, it's fine. And then right before the pandemic, another round of auditions for a chorus line come around for Pittsburgh Civic Light Opera. I made a whole vlog about that whole experience for that audition, and it went really well. It was with the same choreographer, Bayork Lee, who like choreographs productions all over the country and this tour because she's in the original cast. Made his final callbacks for BB and Maggie in the show and didn't book it. Somebody I know from high school booked it who has a previous relationship with the casting team and the choreographer, and I was like, well, great, that's another reason why I didn't get this job, which is frustrating because I know I did very well in the audition for the multiple rounds I was there. I felt good about it for also the whole rest of the season of that theater. So I was just kind of like, it's feeling like chorus line is never gonna happen. And I keep getting so close with it. And then also throughout the pandemic, I filmed the opening jazz and ballet combo and material for BB and Maggie, these two roles that I feel like I would fit very well. And BB, I know I would fit very well, like 4 times throughout the pandemic. So I was kind of like, when is this show ever gonna happen for me? March 3rd, another posting for this new version of this, updated version of this tour that's going to Japan comes around. I'm like, oh my God, finally, this is my chance to actually book it because I have this good relationship with the casting director for it. I have auditioned for this choreographer for the production of the show a million times. They've seen me do this material a couple times, so I'm feeling good about it. I submit all my stuff in Actors Access, like my general things. I get, I submit for all of the young female roles. I get asked to do self-tapes for all of them. So I spent a lot of time filming all the self-tape materials for all of the young female roles except for Diana and Connie, and sent over my materials. I feel really good about them, and I get a call back for BB, which I'm like, great, that's my dream role. I'm so excited. It's a non-union tour. It feels like it's gonna be the right place in the right time this time. Cut to this Monday. We have the in-person callback because this is all over video until this round. I go into the room to do the callback. Everything goes well. Like, I felt really good about everything. There was like a little slight hiccup when we were doing the ballet combo, presenting it to them, because I had used up all my energy doing the jazz combo that my knee gave out slightly, but like I didn't let it phase me. And the first time we did the ballet combo, and I felt very good about everything that I did. We all got called back to sing. I sang my song. It's the first time I'm singing this song in person because I've been singing it just over video for self-tapes. It goes pretty well. Just the accompanist plays it quite a bit slow. I didn't give him the right speed, which is my fault because I thought I gave him the right speed, but that was all on me. I felt good about everything with it. And then callbacks were supposed to be yesterday. Callbacks were yesterday. Another round to like hear material from the show. Monday goes by after the callback, don't hear anything. Tuesday, we're having a second round of this like initial dancing the combos and singing. Tuesday goes by, I don't hear anything. And I'm starting to get frustrated and annoyed because I felt like I did really well. I paid attention to all the details that I know from the a million times of doing these combos in these auditions, and I don't get a callback. And I'm like stressing out, checking callback corner on Audition Update, if you know what that is. It's a rabbit hole of threads of people updating auditions about what's going on in the callback process, and just fuels my stress more about when I'm not booking a job. And I'm like checking it frantically. One person says that their friend got a call back, and I'm like, okay, looks like I'm not getting anything, which I'm very frustrated by because I thought I did well. I know not that I thought I did well. I know I did well. I felt really good about everything. I just don't know. So I'm getting really frustrated about it Tuesday night. Wednesday, I'm just having like a really frustrated moment about this whole situation with not getting this call back and feeling like I'm worthless and that I'm not doing anything and all that kind of stuff. And I'm trying to film another self-tape on Wednesday for something. I was going to film the self-tape I'm filming today also on Wednesday, but didn't happen because of the like in my headness I was in on Wednesday of after not getting this call back, that filming this first self-tape takes so long and I couldn't do it right. I just felt like terrible after I filmed it, just like so down on myself, and I'm just like, why the hell am I even trying anymore? It just feels like a waste of my time. They're not gonna watch my videos, or I'm not gonna get a call back, and just getting into like bad places that way. And yeah, it just sucked. And then Thursday, yesterday, so this is also part of this. I'm kind of just ranting right now. I just need to vent right now about all of this. Wednesday, I also had a client call that I felt like went really well. The client seemed happy with their documents. I had another writer shadowing who's a new writer who was like, oh my God, this was great and so helpful to see what you guys do on your calls, blah, 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 blah. I felt like the call went really well. I do some edits for this guy. We're like talking about all the edits. Thursday morning, I get an email from customer service saying that this guy was just very upset with everything, with something within the editing process, because I had sent him edits before. He had sent me additional information, but it was additional information I already had that we decided to add back into his documents, whatever. He got frustrated at like 2 in the morning and emailed customer service, like bad-mouthing me. And I was like, this is just another thing to add to this bad mental health, emotional state week that I'm in currently. I get this email, I read it, and just burst into tears yesterday. Like, I was like, why is it just feels like the universe is like shitting all over me and making me feel like crap about my life, my career, my work, everything that's happening to me. So I had to deal with that, as well as like still having all my negative self-talk, being like, well, callbacks are happening today and you didn't get a callback, so something's wrong with you. And now I'm here at today, still in this kind of like state. I'm just not feeling good about where I'm at the moment. And I don't like it. And I'm trying to think positively about this whole audition experience with the course. I'm thinking maybe, I know it's very diluted that I'm thinking this way, being like, maybe they saw enough materials from me and they don't need to see anything more from me right now, and I'm still in the running for it. I'm aware of how diluted these thoughts are, but I just want to have them to give myself a little bit of hope because I know I did well, and it's just really frustrating that I didn't get a call back for a role that I've been in callbacks for so many times, for the same production multiple times, for the same casting director and the same choreographer, and then just this time didn't happen. So I'm trying to keep positive in that kind of way and think maybe they saw everything they need to see from me and I'm still in the running and I just don't know it yet, and maybe they've extended the casting process. And I'm aware of how diluted that thought process is of just trying to think positive, but until final callbacks happen next week and I don't get anything, that is what I'm going to think. And at the moment, it doesn't seem like I'm getting anything, which is really, it's just frustrating. And I'm just getting to a point of feeling like my career is going nowhere and I am going nowhere and I am wasting my time. It kind of feels like that at the moment, that all of this work and time and effort that I'm putting in is getting no return, and it's really getting frustrated. It's really getting frustrating. I haven't worked in 3 years now, since January of 2019. That was when I performed Beauty and the Beast. That was when we finished our performances. So technically 4 years I haven't worked. Oh, that eyebrow looks crazy. I'm gonna fix it. So it's just getting frustrating. Like, I've done TV and film stuff, but I haven't performed in a show in almost 4 years, and I'm just annoyed. I'm frustrated. I don't really know what else to do except to keep going and keep struggling through these auditions and callbacks and submissions and hoping that I get seen and hoping that somebody will just fucking take a chance on me and give me a job. It's just really frustrating. And yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm just feeling like a lot of this work that I'm putting in is not worth it. And I know there's a lot more work that I could be doing to be getting better. I could be in these dance classes, improving in my technique and all that kind of stuff that I definitely have put to the back burner because of focusing on self-tapes and focusing on trying to get a job and trying to save money, because money is always tough and these classes cost a ton of money. I can be doing all of that work, and I understand all of that, but I just, like, are my tapes not good enough? Is everything I'm doing not good enough? Am I not good enough? Am I blacklisted somehow that I have no clue, and just the industry just doesn't want me, and this is a sign telling me not to pursue my dreams anymore? I'm trying not to cry. I'm doing my makeup right now. That's how I feel. And it's been really frustrating feeling like that. Feeling like all this work that I'm putting in is getting no return. And I just absolutely hate it. And yeah. I need to take a second to breathe, so you're gonna watch me do my eyeshadow. I feel like I'm not gonna edit this video. I think the only editing I'm gonna do with this video is just combining the two clips I'm gonna have to combine because my camera's already at 14 minutes. And my camera for some reason stops at like 16.5 minutes of footage. I don't know. But anyway, that is where I'm at the moment. And I don't like it. I don't like feeling like this. I don't like feeling like all this hard work I've put in is giving me nothing. And that's what it is right now. And I'm just, would have loved to have a summer performing, because I haven't had a summer performing since 2017. And I haven't done a show since 2019. And it's really, it sucks. It really sucks. And I'm like really depressed about it. So my mental health is at really an all-time low at the moment. So if there's anything that all of you lovely people, whoever watches this, can say to help improve my mental health or positive thinking, that kind of thing, I would love that. But yeah, I feel like this whole summer, if I don't have a job, I'm gonna be really depressed. It's gonna feel like all this hard work I put in for all of these self-tapes that I filmed has all gone to waste and been for nothing. Ooh, whoa, getting into scary thoughts. Don't like those thoughts. Don't like feeling that at all. That's not fun. So, oh, camera's flashing. Anyways, I just want to work. I want to work. I'm working. I've been doing background work. I have 3 days scheduled coming up soon. That's all fine and good, but I'm not learning material for a show when I'm doing background work. When I'm doing background work, I'm an extra and I'm standing around, being paid to stand around and dance sometimes if I'm in a club scene or watch actors act. It's all educational and informative and I enjoy doing it, but I want to be doing more and what I want for my career. Like, I want to be dancing. I want to be learning material. I want to be performing in a show. I want to be doing something that's not just a one-day job or a couple-day job. I want to be doing something for a couple weeks or months. And not doing that is frustrating. Yeah. Getting choked up a little bit. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. I think this makeup looks okay so far. The eyebrows always look crazy until I add the eyeliner and the eyeshadow. I was using this shitty stuff for a while that just did like way too much product, and I switched over to just using some of my eyeshadow in my eyebrows and made me look a lot more normal. So I don't know at this point. But yeah, so I'm about to go film another self-tape, which is just a dance combo and then submitting a singing clip. I'm hoping it just goes quickly. I've watched the combo a couple times already since I was supposed to film it on Wednesday. Doesn't seem too hard. Should be hopefully fun. I'm gonna try not to make myself do a million takes of it, because my issue with the other self-tape I was filming on Wednesday was that they were like improv for the first 8 counts and you have an entrance and then do the choreography and then improv for 2 more 8s at the end. And for some reason, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do for my entrance and then kept messing that up, and then did the combo and it was fine, and then couldn't do my improv right for the end. And it just felt like crap and didn't feel good. And just was like, oh God, why am I continuing to do this for a theater that might not even watch my videos? Because that's mostly what's happening lately. Just feeling like I'm sending videos out into the abyss and hearing absolutely nothing back. So hopefully these ones will get watched. And I have a couple other ones that are like in the rotation at the moment of like, their submission date is like next week and I'm still waiting to hear back if they want to bring me in person. And I'm just feeling very down on myself lately. See, I told you, look at that. The eyeliner makes it look normal and the eyeliner's just black eyeshadow. See, that makes it look so much more normal. But yeah, just feeling very down on myself lately and down on what I've been doing and feeling like it's worthless. And I also, a big part of things as well is feeling like, since I have the commercial agent, but they can't really do anything for me for theater. And it feels like a lot of people that I know that are booking work right now, like theater work, have an agent. And I'm just like, well, having this commercial agent, I've gotten a few auditions from them, not much. I was expecting like at least one audition every week or 2 weeks from them. It's been like one audition almost every month since I've signed with them in December. I've had maybe three auditions from them since I signed with them, and I was expecting more. So I'm kind of like, is this worth it right now with this agent? I know it's my first agent, but is it worth it? And another big reason why I was hoping to book a chorus line for this national tour, international tour, is because I was like, great, this is something I can send in my updated email to agents being like, hey, hope you're doing well. Here's my materials again. Oh, by the way, on my own, I booked this tour. Now it doesn't seem like I'm gonna be able to do that. And it seems like it's gonna be another round of just submitting my materials to agents and hoping they see them. And they usually don't, because I did a whole round of submitting materials to agents in the fall and heard back from like 2 of them. One of them was the commercial agent. And it was a couple more, but like nothing, no meetings, except for this one that I'm signed with for the commercial agent, for the commercial department. No theater, no TV, no film. And it just feels like at this point, I can't get anywhere without an agent. And it seems like I can't get anywhere on my own either. And it's really frustrating, feeling like all the effort is worth nothing. So that's where I'm at. Feeling very down on myself, hoping to not take this energy with me into filming the self-tape. That's why I'm ranting and venting at the moment to all of you. There's some very unfiltered thoughts about, I did this the other day too. I put on my blush before my mascara. I never usually do that. Why do I keep doing that? Anyway, just some unfiltered thoughts about what's been happening with me recently. Partially why I haven't been posting, but also what's been going on, what's been pissing me off. Yeah, and I've been taking a break from TikTok. I honestly have not really been inspired by TikTok. It's just felt like a chore, like a massive chore, especially since hurting my shoulder. I've been like, oh God, am I gonna hurt my shoulder again? Dancing for views on TikTok that doesn't really amount to anything. It's just views on TikTok and the little bit of money I get from the creator fund. And just feeling like I need to take a break for my mental health for that, and also just not feeling inspired to make content there either. But it's fine. I hit 50,000 followers and I got my playlist. So yeah, I feel like I've been in just this down mood a lot lately, just, and not necessarily my energy's down, but like my attitude is just bringing everything down. I'm trying to be positive. I really am. Just really hard when it feels like the universe is just shitting all over you and telling you not to do what you want to do with your life and not to achieve your dreams. And that's what it feels like currently. I'm just hoping this is a rough spot with the universe being like, hey Tori, we're gonna knock you down quite a few pegs here and we're gonna make you just feel like shit for a while, and then I'll have that moment where everything changes. But it feels like that's really far away right now. Also, I'm noticing now I'm missing hairs in my eyelashes. You can see it. There's a space right there because I don't even know. I think from wearing makeup and not cleaning my eyelashes off well. And I do have like, I can't remember what it's called, kind of oil to put on my eyelashes to help them grow. I haven't used them in a while. That Sean's aunt gave to me, or Sean's cousin gave to me, that I haven't been using. And I should use that to help regrow my eyelashes. But yeah, I think it's like noon right now. I have no idea what time it is. And this is like really the only thing I have planned for today. Ooh, I do have to email another client who's supposed to send me information today and I haven't gotten it yet. So I need to check in with them. How does that look? It's fine. Did I cover up my zit? I don't even know. This is where I've been at recently, just being like, you know what, whatever. But good things that have happened lately. Me and Sean have been good. We're doing well. Everything feels like great there, and I'm so thankful for him being a support system for me throughout all this, because yesterday when I just like broke down crying, he was like, all right, let's just let you have your moment and take care of you and make sure you're okay. So I've been very thankful for that. What am I doing? This is not the lipstick I use. But also, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands came out, which is like a sequel to my favorite video game, Borderlands 2. Was like our favorite video games. Well, my favorite video game series is Borderlands, and this Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is like a companion to it and like a sequel to one of the DLCs from Borderlands 2. It came out last week and we've been playing it. It's been very, very fun. So that's been a nice little bright spot amongst all of this. Let's see. I've been doing this combination of 2 lipsticks since this one broke, and it's my favorite color lipstick. It's like a little piece of it, a nub left in there. They don't sell it in America anymore. They don't sell it in America anymore. That sounded so weird coming out of my mouth. But I found this color that's like kind of close to it, combined with this one, works really well to look kind of like this. So yeah, I think it works enough for what I want it to do. It's a little pinker than I usually like to go, but it does the job. So if I'd gone back to buy the other color that was like similar to this, it would be like too brown. So I'm fine having my lipstick be a little bit pinker. Let's see, does this look okay? It's doable, it's fine. All right, spray and set. A lot of setting spray. I did use a lot of foundation today though. Okay. I have a lot of makeup on. That's a lot of makeup. That's okay. Make myself look like a somewhat put together human with this. On camera, it really doesn't look like that much, but here I'm like, oh my God, that's a lot of makeup. But yeah, I think that is all I've got for you guys today. I hope this made some kind of sense of my ranting and venting. Wow. My ranting and venting. I just needed to like pour out my thoughts. And yeah, it's a nice day out today. I'm hoping these blue skies and the sunshine will help me feel a little bit better. And hoping that the self-tape goes pretty quickly filming this. And yeah, but I hope you are all doing well. Hope you're all doing better than I am. Taking care of your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health, all that kind of stuff. If you have any tips for me how to do it better, I would appreciate that. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well, and hopefully I'll be doing better in my next video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, DFTBA. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.